Well, for more on this, international affairs analyst Calvin Dark joins us live from Washington, D.C. Now, the killing of Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is obviously a strategic success for the Trump administration. But what do you think it does to Donald Trump's decision to pull out of Syria in the first place?
As you know, even with his most staunch supporters in Congress who have been criticizing the withdrawal of troops, President Trump has said over and over that it was strategically brilliant, I think is what he said, and that people will be thanking him for the decision that he made. I think this will be the proof that Donald Trump uses to say, see, I told you this was the best decision, and who is going to criticize that other than the Democratic candidates for president?
And also, Nancy Pelosi saying that she wants to see the Trump administration present a clear strategy for the defeat of ISIL. Do you think that the killing of al-Baghdadi brings us any closer to actually seeing from the U.S. what their strategy actually is in Syria?
I would like to see a strategy, too, but there may not be one. But every time it seems that people's suspicions that Donald Trump has some type of illicit relationship or back and forth with Russia, he always does something to give credit to that. For example, I understand he was saying that there are leaks in Washington, and he didn't want to tell Nancy Pelosi and the other Democratic leadership because of the leaks. But imagine he gave Russia prior notice before the third in line for the presidency, Nancy Pelosi. So that really is going to raise suspicions, and it puts a cloud of politics over what should be a strategic U.S. victory.
Well, he actually released quite a lot of details. Did that surprise you? Is that normal?
It's definitely not normal. And as I was thinking back to the announcement that President Obama made after the killing of Osama bin Laden, I really saw the contrast. And part of it, I believe, is Trump's desire to make it about him and to make it look as if he was involved at every step of the way in this leadership. But then I also think part of it is he has demonstrated since the very first week of his presidency that when it comes to keeping classified information classified and secret, that either isn't a priority of his or not something that he does well. So as I was listening, I was appreciative of the detail to know what happened, but also a little weary because I'm not convinced that he would know what not to share and what to share.
International affairs analyst Calvin Dark joining us live from Washington, D.C. Sir, thank you for sharing your views with us.